The problem of Crimea is not just a local problem, is not even an Ukrainian or a Russian problem, is also international problem and of course an American problem. So we know that Zelensky said there is nothing to talk about. It is against our constitution, but it's not just this position the problem. In reality, it's simply not legal to recognize Russian sovereignty over Crimea. And the problem belongs to the notion of the international law, because if we have territorial acquisitions that result from the use of force, they should not be recognized as legal, and basically is one of the cornerstone of the principles of the international law. So the idea, of course, is also to use the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, because at that time it was clear that the US made a commitment to respect Ukraine's sovereignty and borders. And for this reason, we had an exchange about the nuclear weapons of Ukraine. So the idea to change this situation is very complicated, and it's also complicated at the level of America, because in 2018, you remember that the statement of the US refusal to recognize the Kremlin's claims about the sovereignty over Crimea was clear. So the idea now to use this situation in the negotiations is very complicated, because, Crimea changed many times its situation. It was also Greek, it was also Roman, it was also Byzantine, Turkish, of course, Russian, Ukrainian, and we have an exception even for the biggest town, Sebastopol. So the idea to mix all this in the same framework about the negotiations, it's a very complicated problem, and we don't need this kind of approach in order to solve and to fix the Ukrainian problem. We have to support Ukraine. We have to try to find, of course, a peace. We have also to keep free the occupied territories in order to be coherent and consistent with the international law.